Don't you have a boyfriend?
No.
Okay, what do you got for me?
Okay. I stopped sharing my location after our conversation.
What is my topic tonight?
Um, I just tuned in, but I know how to make. I have a cookbook, and
Are you single or married? Are you single or you married?
First off, the reason he asked her what's the topic is because obviously she called just to talk about what the fuck she wanted to talk about. She didn't call to speak on the topic that he arranged for this night. She has no respect for his show because this is a program. He runs a show. She doesn't give a fuck. She want to talk about a cookbook and that she listened to his words last time and stopped, sharing her location. Now he asking if she married and shit. It's about to get spicy. But this is why, because she's not listening. She's not coming into this shit on his time. She on her own time.
Married.
very, very single.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, well, what's up? What's the question?
The question tonight. Well, why are you here? What makes you? Why you watch my content?
Because you enlighten me. I mean, you have like a men's perspective opposed to a woman's, which is great.
He's a man.
And I do agree that women are not as submissive as they should be. Being that my mom, well, I'm Latina. My mom's Latina, and she's married to a white man, and he's like a white Harley driving white man
Mm-hmm.
for
Okay.
a white. So, and then all of his friends are just like,
What do you want? What kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for a masculine man, a man that kind of like my stepdad, a man that provides, a man that is supportive, a man that values a woman to be in her womanhood.
How old are you?
The femininity.
34,
How tall are you?
5'2",
Just size?
4, 3, extra small,
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
130.
You're probably not just that. But anywho,
No
kids.
she know his questions.
Why should a man pick you to be his one and only?
Because I come from a traditional family. I am a career-oriented woman, and I know how to be a wife.
Hold on. She come from a good family and she is career oriented. Now listen, ladies. You have to understand something. We don't give a fuck. I'm keeping it quite frank. We do not give a fuck about your family. If they was good to you, if they was bad to you, we do not care. You're about to start a new family. That's me and you, or you and I, and whatever we create. That's it. So you talking about your family is irrelevant. Irrelevant. And then you talking about a career. A nigga don't give a fuck if you got a career. What that's gonna do? What does you having a career do for a man? Let's be real. Let's talk facts. It doesn't not only pull you away from him. Think about it. It's Monday morning. Where you going? To your career. Tuesday, your career. Wednesday, your career. Thursday. Now I know some people gonna go to argue and be like, not everyone has to do something every day for their career. Yeah, but that shit take time. That shit is gonna take investment. It's gonna take sacrifice. It's gonna take everything that he wants you to do in regards to him, not to no fucking career. So the fact that you got a good career means what? Are we using your money to pay the bills? Are we using your bread to reach any dreams or goal aspirations that we may have? Are we using your money? Is my money required or is it your money? Because if it's your money, then okay, I'm glad you got a good career. Still don't care about your family though. But if it's like, a man got to be a man, right? Because that's what it's supposed to be about. A man staying in his masculinity and you staying in your femininity. He's supposed to take care of you. So you having a career means what? You just get a fucking check and your bank account go up and he just breaking his back doing whatever it is he doing to provide for you. I don't see why she would think that any of that means that she's ready to be married. Go.
Woman, or submit to a man.
You're a career-oriented woman? Okay. What did you go to college?
Yes.
What's your degree in?
Yo, what was What is the guess? Answer the goddamn question. You know if you went to college or not. Like, she gassing. I think they be going on boys show with what was going on boys show lying. Like, it's no keep it all the way told. He already getting the most intimate questions out of you. You might as well keep it told now. Like that in the age, I gonna see. They be taking a break. That in the age.
What?
Just
Shout out to
your
Story
regular AA associates, whatever.
Do you want? How many children would you like to have?
I have a daughter. She's 10. I would like to
There
have.
we go.
Got a
I thought there was
10-year-old.
something. There it is.
You
There it
said
is.
kids.
Go ahead. You got a 10-year-old.
See, I'm gonna be honest. I know what he gonna do. He gonna tell her that her sexual market value has now decreased because of the kid. Yo, there's some people that believe that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never messed with a woman without children, but I'm just keeping it tall. I'd rather them have children, know how to handle some responsibility, have some recent training on nurture. Have some recent training on being feminine. I really, single women, they damn near like the bros. Like, they just be on some, they out here shit. Most single mothers take care of their responsibilities. So their partying life and all that, being out here and all that, kind of get cut to a minimum. Now, there is some that still get around. Some just do it because they're having fun, and some blame it on getting the bag. Or their reason is for getting the bag. You know what I mean? But it's not your job. Supposed to be there with them kids. Supposed to be nurturing them, showing them things that no one else will or can. Mind you, I said will. No one else will. Y'all won't even put your kids in daycare because they're scared of what happens to them. Exactly. That's why y'all need to be there for them. Homeschool your kids.
Daughter, and you like to have what?
I'd say maybe 2, max 3.
Where's her dad?
3, 4 kids.
Her dad's in the picture. We share custody. He takes her every day and every.
All right, now let me. Oh man. Listen, she's not ready. Let me explain something to y'all. There's only a few niggas in the world that will allow a woman, right, to have children and the father still be in the picture, especially when it's cordial. Because I'm letting you know right now, if I'm cordial with my baby moms, I'm smashing. So what a nigga look like marrying you, knowing you cool with the beat, with the I don't care if y'all gonna say, oh, that's fucked up. I don't care. This is what niggas think. I'm keeping it a bone with you. I'm gonna keep it tall. They're gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it official. Niggas don't want the nigga in the picture. Why? Yeah, them little sneakers and shoes and shit he buy from time to time is cool. You know what I mean? And the time he come get the kids and take them somewhere, that shit cool. But we don't give a fuck about that. We'll blow your buns off with the kids in the house. And he don't gotta buy shit. Once I came into the picture, like every nigga, like, I know, look, it's one thing to own something. It's another thing to be like demanded to do something. So like when you come into a relationship, she got a kid, you kind of automatically know it's a package deal. But if from the gate, she like, yeah, like I got a kid, we a package. Like, you didn't have to say that. So by saying that, you making it sound like it's some heavy package or a heavy load. And it's like, if you do that, you gonna run the nigga away. Don't do that. Let the nigga understand, like, you can mention you got kids, like, let it be known. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no man, I'm be honest with you. Y'all want to let a nigga know y'all got kids, let them be the screensaver of your phone. That's how a nigga gonna know. No, you ain't even really, if you don't want to mention, you ain't even got to mention it. Let the nigga see the screensaver, and then he will let you know if he cares if he asks. If he says, oh, I see, who that, that means he cares. If he doesn't say anything, now you have to intentionally let him see your screensaver, obviously, to see if this works. And when you do, if he says nothing, he wants no part of them. And then it's okay for you to have your baby father in the picture because he wants no part of them. But a nigga that's going to be really there for you, I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all the sauce right now. I'm snitching on the bros right now. I'm against code right now. If that nigga says something about the shorty or the dog boy on your phone, whatever, he cares. If he doesn't care about that part of your life, which means you can do whatever you want with the baby father, back to the point. You know what I'm saying? But a real nigga that's trying to grab you up and cuff you up and you the whole it's me and you to the end. Nah, you really don't want that nigga around. It's like another nigga. I got like, nah. Especially now that the kid is bad. So it's like the nigga bad and this nigga around. One of them got to get beat up.
Every other weekend. So it's a very amicable relationship.
Why didn't you guys get married? Because these are all questions men are gonna ask.
Yeah, because he was very toxic. He was not.
So you opened your womb to a toxic man and gave him the greatest gift a woman can give a man.
I know he probably was toxic. Look at the face right there. I caught that shit at a good point. He probably was toxic, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, he probably was. But so was she.
Cool relationship.
No, you were 24.
I was 23.
Okay, don't split hairs with me like that.
Okay.
Check out the play points like. Was it 25, 23? I mean, Kev, you did try to insinuate that you knew. You said that shit with a lot of emphasis, like you knew that was a date. She just checked you, but she understood when you said those split hairs. Like this face right here shows she understood what you was trying to say. Like, okay, I'm just trying to point out the time frame, and you trying to be literal. That doesn't make it better. You was even younger, so it's like you proving my point even more. That's why he said splitting hairs. So I gotta see it from both point of view. I gotta see it.
Shit. Don't get mad at me because I can do math. Men are going to ask because you gave the sales pitch. I'm a career woman and I come from this family. Cool. No, it's bullshit. Because now we're getting to the nitty gritty. Because you wouldn't push back like that if you were what you said you were.
No, fast forward. Yeah. So
no.
Oh, yo, you see now look. He wasn't listening to her. She was talking, right? Okay, granted, I know that's a trigger for every woman. She felt some type of way. So she had to take over. Look at them. I just keep catching the move. Perfect facial expressions. It's like, look at Shorty face. He like, nigga, like, we can get it at this point, right? And he like, calm the fuck down. Let me explain to you. I'm running this. Because that's what he's going to say. He's going to say, this is my conversation. Because she tried to say, all right, cut that. Like, you can't do, yo, no remorse or respect for niggas, yo. But I understand because he didn't listen to her. But it's like, this is what y'all gotta understand what this nigga was on. See, on my platform, you come on my platform, I kind of let people talk a little bit too long. You know what I mean? Like I just let them, get it out. You know what I'm saying? But he not with that. Because once he make his point, if you hear the point and try to run off, he's snatched. Come here, what are you doing? You ain't even... Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right. And then we can move on. And I'm gonna be real with you. That's most niggas. Most niggas want that you gotta like identify to us that you understood the situation that like you lost. Kind of like give us the gratification of winning. Like show us that gratitude. Like like yeah. You won, baby. You know what I mean? We need that. Whether it's even in this conversation, yeah, you right. He want to hear, yeah, you right. Don't just move on.
No fast forward. You wouldn't push back the way you did if you were what you're saying you are.
No, I am what I say I am. And
So you're still pushing back. That's very masculine.
She beat a nigga up.
KKK.
See, what's high women, one of the most obvious traits about a truly feminine woman is agreeableness. And so you're going to tell me he was toxic. I don't know. I'm just asking. Any man worth his salt is going to ask you, why should I be a stepfather to your daughter and open myself up to the Me Too environment and all the things that come along with bringing a child into my life, much less a female child who's...
All right, I don't even know why he brought up that, but yo, that shit is a horrible thing. All you little predator niggas and you niggas is doing things out of line, and hang it up. Hang it up. Cause you obviously need help and you're not getting it. And I don't want to, that doesn't excuse you. That doesn't excuse all you motherfuckers that's not getting help. But I don't even know why he looking at it like that. Even though that shit is true, like, you get caught up with these people who have children. Damn, this nigga Kev be bringing up points. Man, nobody want to talk about that. Yo, y'all niggas is crazy. How you got the whole woman right there? She's there. What do your niggas is crazy to me, man.
not going to be an asset to me. He's
Yeah.
going to ask you about the ex. He's going to ask you why you didn't get married, and you got to have something better than he was toxic.
Yeah, no, I was engaged to him and I broke off the engagement
Why?
because of the factor of like, there was violence, there was
Was the police call?
yeah.
Was this before or after you were pregnant?
A little bit before, and then after I got pregnant, I was like, I have a daughter. I cannot have.
What are we doing? It's not after I got pregnant. I was like, I have a daughter. You know what I mean? You already was getting it in before getting pregnant. Why continue? If that's what you jacking, and the fact that she smiles about it, see, women are fellas. Women like this, you gotta watch, cause she will punch you in your face. You be too alpha with her, and you be too demanding or leading or any word they want to give for just a masculine man, right? She gonna pop it off, or she gonna throw something at you. She look like a throw. She gonna throw something at you, bro, because you don't smile about police and domestic violence. I don't give a fuck. But if you're gonna mention it in the world for the world to see, you don't smile when you see it, when you talk about it. Nah, man, this is dangerous.
Have her in this.
Okay, so here's something. I'll tell the same story. You ladies make a decision to make a baby before marriage. You are basically signing up to be single for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because until the child is out of the house, because
niggas do be fake.
You're asking men to be a stepfather, and what you have to understand is what you want to. You got to bring something to the market that's better than a woman with no children. What do you bring to the market to a man that he can't get with a woman with no kids?
A woman does not know how to be a mother. A woman with no kids does
not know how to be a mother.
Does not know how to, like, the family dynamic.
That's facts. That's facts.
And the nurturing and like what plays a part of like being an actual parent.
That's facts.
Oh my God.
A woman with no kids does not know how to be a single mother.
She don't know how to be a mother at all.
A woman with no kids does not know how to be a single.
She don't know how to be a mother at all.
You've not been a wife. You've been a single mother.
I have been a wife because I was.
No, you weren't. You
wasn't a wife.
You haven't been a wife. You've been a baby mama and engaged.
But he was my high school sweetheart.
What the? Hey, yo, what? Listen, y'all gonna say I'm Kevin Stein. I sound like boy. I don't. But the logic is like, what is there to argue? Like, you was either married or you wasn't. You can't say I was like a wife. I was like a wife. So when the nigga don't come home at night, he could be like, it was like I was home. I called you. Right? He can't say that. It wouldn't hold no water, right? So how you could just say I was like a wife? Come on, man. Like, we gotta stand on the words we using. Mommy toxic though. And she said it when she said boy was toxic. So I already knew she was real, used to using the word. She put it on Facebook. She probably put feeling toxic tonight. Like, she's one of them. Like, you gotta watch her. She'll punch you dead in the face. She'll punch you in the face, fellas. And the thing is, niggas is hitting back way too much nowadays, but it be like that. It be like that when they be challenged that equality shit, when they be like, we equal. So it's like, equal, equality. You ain't better than me, equality. Anything you can do, have equality. Did she deck you? You deck her back. You be like, oh shit, I thought it was equality. And then you see, it only gets great. Yo, I'm not promoting no violence. I feel like those type of relationships is doomed. You need the shits where the woman is really on some shit that she doesn't like bring that out of you. There's no aggression there. It doesn't come out of you. Like, she really tapped in. Fellas, let them tap in. Y'all niggas gotta open up though. Open up, let them tap in, open their heart up and shit. Let them get in there and maneuver around. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, situations is just gonna be babies out of wedlock. And I really don't give a fuck about a baby out of wedlock. But I'm just saying, it means something. It does. More for the ladies than it does for us, because the niggas is not gonna put up with this shit, kid or not. So you're gonna be there with the kid, like she's saying, single mother now. and you would have had the other nigga kid and been a double trouble. You gotta understand, it's more on y'all than it is the nigga. The nigga gets like the clean slate. Child support is not the same as taking care of a kid. It's not the same. That shit come out of his check. You know, like this is why y'all seeing every day. Y'all should really choose wisely who y'all like. Really like fuck at this point, because you can have a baby every time you crack it off. Shit, great.
I don't care, man. You can't see, gentlemen.
What
This
is
is this because you ladies don't tell the truth, and you think we're because listen.
But it's
Man,
innocent. It's
you
innocent.
can't make yourself a wife just because you're in a relationship. That's not how that shit works.
These are all the steps that you do, though. Like everything that you do.
And,
like,
and I want you guys to understand. This is what I asked. This woman said she's a feminine woman, and listen to the argument. You're making up reality, man. The reality. Here's how the story.
They don't see it that way, Cav. They don't see it. They don't see that the point that they making is like a hypothetical point. Like it's like non-existent. It's like, oh, we was living this. That's why if you know, look, growing up, you get a girl, y'all moving together. If y'all not married, engaged, none of that. They say y'all playing house. That's what the saying is. You're playing house, right? So it's playing. It's not real. They say make it real. Go on and get engaged, get married, because that's what married people do. They live together. They build together. They grow, right? They living in the same roof. They in the same house, right? So what we playing, it'll be really you doing house. You ain't playing house. You doing it. She's trying to say that she was married is bringing up some shit that is false. You wasn't married. All he trying to say is you wasn't married. You made decisions. You had babies. You moving like y'all together. See, and this is, I'm gonna be real with you. This is what we all do wrong. We all get in these relationships and we don't put no real names on it. Y'all call us y'all nigga and we call y'all our bitch. That's it. Some niggas switch it up and be like, oh, that's my wife. Don't even be your wife. Some niggas be like, oh, that's my girl, my shorty, my day one, my hitter, my little sexy, my little yeah. Like, it's so many fucking names. You know what I'm saying? But the one that really matters is when that shit is on paper and y'all really are the wife. That's the only one that gets y'all 50% on the way out, which y'all shouldn't get, but that's another story. I mean, unless you was dead when the nigga was dead broke. Dead broke. I'm talking settle. Started at that settle number and y'all went up together and she deserved it. Just like if you went up, y'all, he deserved it. You know what I'm saying? But if he had it, kill that noise. You know what I'm saying? But
should go. I had a child with a guy. It wasn't the best decision. I take complete ownership for it. I made a mistake. I know it's going to be a burden and a strike against me. But in order to make up for that, I've done this kind of work, and this is what I bring to the table or a man to actually make myself an asset along with my child. That's not what we're getting here. What we're getting here is, well, I'm a mother because I know how to be a mom. Men are looking for somebody to be a mother to their children, not somebody else's.
And vice versa. I am looking for a man to play that role, to be a father.
But we don't want to be fathers to your kids. We want to be fathers to our own children.
Even so, she said play. And that's another word I've been hearing go around. Come in and play father to someone's child. Man, this shit is not a game. It's not a game. That's someone's psychological mind. I mean, psychological. That's someone's psyche. We playing with a child's psyche. You know what I'm saying? I know that's why women gonna be like, yeah, that's why I choose wisely who to bring around my kids. That's not what I mean. Cause y'all doing that, y'all all be wrong anyway. Y'all be picking the wrong nigga to bring around y'all kids and y'all know it. So y'all need to stop doing that. Y'all need to really see. What's the point of spending all this time with a nigga, seeing that you love him? Y'all got butterflies. He see the kids, they hate each other. It's not a relationship. You could have avoided that whole situation. I do think there's rules to this when the person should see the children, but it's within the first 3 dates. It's within the first 3 dates. It's okay if you're dating. It should be okay for your kid. What are you doing? What were you doing on your date that your kid couldn't be there? What are you doing on your first 1 through 3? What you doing? Because the crib ain't a date. If you went to the crib, you can leave your kid where it's at. But if we went out and we stepped out, one of them dates could be something where you could have brought your kid. They could be there. It's just another nigga. It's just a person, right? Y'all teaching them that people are people, right? That you can't be seen with a person. You ain't got to be all hugged up. You can be respectable. But he got to at least see you got to see. And I know you ain't going to have everybody playing with your kid. But like, again, like I say, it's the vibe. It's the vibe. Because if y'all holding these motherfuckers hostage and giving them daycares and letting auntie and niecey and all these people watch them, that's not giving that nigga a real example of what it's going to be like. Because when he need auntie and niecey and all that, when y'all together, they're not going to be watching the kid. This is a fact. They're not going to be watching the child. So don't gas him, let him think that, oh, you get nice like this? That's what's up. Yeah, we about to step out. Turn up. Yeah. Next thing you know, she like, I can't get a set up. Like, damn, I ain't even know you that type of bitch. Don't be tricking niggas. Be real. Y'all got first 3 days. Niggas got to see the kids. And he right. Nobody want to take care of somebody else's kid. But at the same time, there's some people that do because they don't look at it as taking care of somebody else's kids. They look at it as taking care of responsibility. So, like, when you get with a girl, that shit is not like taking care of her things. It's a responsibility. Are you responsible for the girl? So then you're responsible for what the girl come with. That's how I jack.
What about what if you like...
No. What? Understand something. You don't have any leverage in this thing as a single mother. See, it's all about what you want. Somebody has told you because you got a dimple, because you got dimples, you got dimples, you can get over on this shit.
Kevin.
But if it don't you Kevin me, if this shit worked, no, this is not a two-way any goddamn thing. This is a one-way thing, my way or the highway. That's how this works.
Yo, like that.
See, and if that doesn't work,
she want ownership of the nigga show. I don't give a fuck if you had this show before me. This is my show with you. This is 50-50. 50-50. He like, it's not. She like, Y'all telling me that's feminine? Be real with me. That's feminine? Like, the nigga just said this is not, he even cursed. Goddamn all that. Right? He let her know this is my shit. She go, like she's still not trying to hear what Buddy got to say. That's masculine energy. She's ready to box. She thinks there's no, back in the day, there was a reason why a smaller woman got with a taller man. There was a reason. They wanted that security. Like, you know, the man like always kissed down at the wedding. You know what I'm saying? But now it just be all fucked up. It be taller women, shorter. Like, I just be all over the place now. And because of that, sometimes the women be bigger than the niggas. Niggas be more shaped than the women, or the women. And it be, because of that, some of these women really know how to fight. You know, they be telling niggas like, shut up. They be telling men to shut up. How is this man gonna lead you anywhere? Once you get outside of the land of Wakanda, and it's time to fight. And it's time to fight, because it's gonna be my family versus your family versus theirs. If you disrespect your man, what you think I'm gonna do to him?
and see, and what I want you to understand, folks, is when you trigger a woman, you get the truth, and there's the truth right there. That's the truth. The sass, the resistance.
No resistance.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I get it's not a resistance, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. But bottom line, man, this went off the rails because instead of just saying, all right, I have a child, it's not necessarily the best situation, but here's what I bring to the table. Men don't value a career in a woman.
Okay, well,
men don't value a woman who's a woman who's a mother to another man's children.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I'm not jacking that, Kev. I'm not jacking that. I don't agree with that. That shit is a good look for. It's a good look, my nigga. I don't necessarily agree with that part right there. Like, he be doing it. Now, listen, when you start mentioning multiples, all right, it gets a little fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? When it's a whole heap of them niggas, and it's like, it's just all for you. Had Earl, George, John, one of them died, another locked up. It's like, yo, what the fuck am I? Like, the last of the Mohicans? It's like, nah, like, we gotta, I don't even want to hit it. You further than the motherfucker.